Hey guys, Christina La Crafty here to share with you my latest flea market find. My husband and I went to one of our local flea markets this past weekend, and I scored some more vintage goodies. So I'm going to try to make this video as fast as possible. So here we go. So these are some really big prints that that I guess somebody was selling, and they're already like individually packaged. But the gentleman told me that these came out of like a local school or local church or something like that. So these look like they were like some kind of like wall, frame decoration or something. And and they do have like references to like Jesus and Bible. But what I really loved this for was these, beautiful illustrations. I mean, these would be like super beautiful vintage prints. So I planned, and these are like really big. I think they are probably like closer to like 11 by 17. And so I plan to scan these and use these in my digitals for some beautiful, vintage prints. So I'll try to go through these super quickly here. Trying to make this video quick, but I just thought some of these were just so beautiful. And like on the back of them, some of them, I can't really tell here, but some of them have like some really nice aging on the back and like yellowing and some marks and stuff. So I figured I could go ahead and scan the back sides too and use them as like, as like plain digital, like vintage looking paper. Trying to see, I'm using a different camera right now. I'm using my Canon camera, so it's not my usual webcam. I just really didn't want to have to lug everything upstairs to my office and craft room because it's like I'm running out of room up there, and it's just easier to keep everything downstairs. So hopefully I got most of these in frame for you guys. And the gentleman that I bought these from, he was trying to sell them, I think, for like $2 a piece. But he actually made me a deal. He sold me all of these prints for like, I want to say it was like 24 or 25 bucks, I want to say. Something like that. So he did give me a deal on these. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? All right. And I obviously don't have a scanner this big, so I'm probably going to have to go and get these scanned elsewhere because I used to have a scanner that was this big, but unfortunately my printer took a nosedive. So the other thing that I got, I think from the same seller, yes, I got some postcards, and these I think these were like $1 a piece or $2 a piece. So this is like some little note or whatever from like, I don't know, December 3rd, 1778 or something. Wait, 18 something, I don't know. Anyway, so this was like a really cool like vintage ephemera. And here was another one. I think this one's called, this one was from like 1804. And I don't know where this, there's nothing. Oh yeah, there's some handwriting on the back. So this is going to make some really cool ephemera. I also got from him like some old mail. And another postcard. So yeah, I think I paid like, I think $2 a piece for these too. I don't remember if he made me a deal for these because I actually cashed out of these a little bit after because my husband was like, oh, he's got postcards here. And then I was so excited. I cashed out of the big prints over there, and then I forgot about the postcard. So I came back to his table and I shopped these. So I think these were like either $1 a piece or $2 a piece, and then he made me a deal for those. So that was the same seller there. Then there was another gentleman that had a table that had a bunch of like super duper vintage items. Unfortunately, he didn't have everything like well wrapped or taken care of, but it is what it is. So these are some vintage photographs. So these are original photographs. You can see they're like, like chipboard. And here's another one there. So they're like, chipboard, but I'll be like scanning these so that I can use them digitally. And I'll probably have to wipe them down because I can see some like you know, some stuff on them, but I'll have to figure out what I can use. But anyway, and then this was a super treasure. I think I paid $5 for this book, and this was a war ration book from, I forgot which war this was from, but anyway, so this is a super cool like piece of history right here. And it was a little booklet, and it had the little ration coupons from back in the day. Look at that. So yeah, so this is going to be my piece of history here that I have for $5. So yeah, so I didn't spend too much with him because, like, you know, I was kind of running out of cash, and I wanted to save some of my cash to go to another seller that I was a repeat buy for me. Like I discovered him probably about 3-4 weeks ago, and we wanted to go last weekend, but it was raining. So so I was trying to save my cash to go to his shop. And then there was another seller there that I didn't see last time, and he had these little book sets. So this is The Tale of Beatrix Potter. So 4 books for $5. And I can't remember what year these are from, but I know these are, I've usually seen them like on eBay and stuff. And then this was also books from the 1970s for $5. And there's 3 books in here that are like vintage books. So I'm trying to make this video quick, so I don't want to open up the packages and flip through the books because I'm trying to make this video not as long as my usual ones. And then there was another gentleman that I bought from his table last time as well. And then this time I did get a few books from his table again. So this was a book here from, let's see, this one's copyright 1963. And it's got some cool illustrations and yeah, really cool. So I got that. And then from the same, and I think I paid like, like 5, 5, and 8. So I didn't really get that good of a deal at his table, but it's all right. So this one was from March 1917, Whittier Miscellany. So look at these, like advertisements and I don't know whatever this is, but it's super cool. It's got some really cool illustrations and perfectly aged. And this is just such a good find right here. So really happy about that. And then this one here, The True Book of the Post Office and its Helpers. And this one, I guess, came from a local library. Or I don't know if it's local because I don't recognize the name of that school. But let's see. I don't know if it tells me the year. So I guess this was like a children's book. This was copyright 1955. So this was like a children's book that basically explained how the post office works. I feel like they need to have books like this for kids these days because there are so many people that don't know anything about how the post office actually works. So that was seller number 3. And then, let's see. Yeah, I believe seller number 4 is my repeat buy. I'm sure if you guys watched my other video from my last flea market haul, you'll see that I purchased a bunch of these last time, and they have a bunch of cards and paper doll cards inside. So I'm not going to open each and every one this time, but he did have 2 packages left of these. So I went ahead and scooped these up. And if you want to know kind of like what's in these, which since there was a lot of repeats, go ahead and watch my other flea market video from like January 2025. And then, so everything I'm about to show you, starting with this, the guy made me a fabulous deal. I think he gave me like $50. Like he charged me $50 for everything I'm about to show you, starting with these. So this is like, and it's all pretty much paper doll related because there was a bunch of paper doll stuff there that I didn't get last time. But then once I bought some and I really liked it, I decided I really wanted some more. So this is like a storybook cutout doll set. So this is a paper doll, but look at this illustration. It's so cool. And this is from like 1980. And then there was this other little, I think these are 1984. These are like mini paper doll books here. And then there's like 4 or 5 different books in here. So I'll have to open these up and check these out. And then there was this big set here of like paper doll stuff. There's like some wrapping paper, some paper dolls, some instructions on how to set up the actual like paper doll, like, you know, I guess a little scene and whatnot. And there's probably more like goodies in here, so I'm not going to open these now. All right, and then, oh yeah, there was this old-fashioned cutout paper dolls. So you can, this is a gorgeous illustration. Doesn't say, this was printed in Hong Kong, but it doesn't say what year. But anyway, these, I mean, if I could scan these and use these in my digital, out in my junk journals, I would love to do that and keep it in this perfect condition that it's in. And then I will show you, I literally have like a huge, anyway, I'll just get to it. Okay, so there was this like paper doll here set, and I think these are like some 3D plastic paper dolls. But the reason I got this was because I thought these were so gorgeous, so I want to use these little things. I think they would make like super cute covers for like an album. All right, I picked up some more of the vintage gift wrap. So it looks like there's a bunch of them in here. Here's like 2 packages here, and look at this cute vintage gift wrap here. There's some more of it here. And then this also, I had picked some of this up the last time that I was there, so I went ahead and grabbed like the rest that was there. And I think this one was from London. Yeah, imported from England. All right. And then I have another one of those cute little like old-fashioned paper dolls. These are some little mini paper dolls as well. So I don't know why, but my camera decided to stop automatically. I'm just glad I caught it before it was too far back. So it looks like the only, I guess it stopped when I was like showing you guys these right here. And then after that, I have some like fairy tale Sleeping Beauty paper dolls here. And I've got a little like a bear paper doll set here. Some more of this cute vintage paper doll there. And then this is a bunch of gift wrap, like vintage gift wrap. I had gotten some of this previously, so I picked up the rest of what was there this time around. This is imported from England. I don't know where this one's from. I think this one's here in the US, but anyway, that one's like super cute. Picked up some more of that. There's like several packages in here of that, so that's really cool because not only do I have some for myself, I'll be able to add these to like one of my giveaways in the future. And then what I have next are a bunch of paper doll books and stuff. So this is super cool, vintage paper dolls right here. So they're gonna make really cool vintage stuff. This was like a newspaper cutout or something. So whoever collected this like paper doll stuff was like super avid collector. Here's like a Child's Life children's magazine, a Rand McNally company from, I think it's like 1930s. I'm assuming it's original. I don't know. It's in plastic, so I haven't opened it. This is a Dover publication book. So it's like a, here we go. I'll try and take this one out real quick so you guys can see. But there's like some paper dolls here. It's like a paper doll book in there. So it's going to be really cool vintage stuff. So if you guys want an in-depth video of like each one, just like leave me a comment, let me know. And I'll go ahead and do a separate video of the inside of these paper doll books if you're interested. Otherwise, I'm going to try and keep this as concise. So look at that. Isn't that such a cute little find? Oh, my heart is so happy with all these vintage and retro finds. So this is like a paper dolls here. Super cute. And then another paper doll book right here. And this is another Dover publication. Another antique paper doll book. And there was still about 3 bins of stuff left. I didn't get all of it because I just got like the things that I really liked. So if I ever go back and find an interest for what was there in our future visits to the flea market, then I might grab more. But this time around I just grabbed the ones I really liked. This is another Dover publication. This is another antique. I think that's might be a repeat. Yeah, so they made me a really good deal. Last time they made me a good deal too. Oh wait, I feel like I'm showing you guys the same ones. I'm sorry, getting a little confused here. These are the ones I'm trying to show you. This was another one of those magazines, Rand McNally magazine, and another paper doll book, and another paper doll book. And I think I've seen this one online before, I'm not sure. And another super cute retro paper doll book. And then last but not least, I have these binders. So whoever he bought this stuff from was an avid paper doll collector, and they had a bunch of paper dolls inside of these like sleeves here. So as you can see here, oops, I don't want to tear her up, but anyway, yeah, look at that. Wouldn't that go really good like collage and like a junk journal? Or if I'm able to scan these, like scan them and use them for like the front of a card. I thought that was really cool. Oops. I'm gonna have to get her back in there. Like some of these are like super delicate, so I'll have to be careful. Oh, trying to hurry up without taking too long. But anyway, so I'll just like flip through real quick so you guys can see. This had like a ton of like pre-cut out paper doll items there. So that's that. So that was binder number 1. And then, okay, that one's too big. I can't even get it out of my little rolly cart. So this was like binder number 2. And there is like tons of like paper doll cutouts there. And super retro, vintage, just all kinds of really cool stuff. I'm trying to go the other way because of the lighting. But anyway, you guys get the gist. There's like a bunch of stuff here. Like, I'm gonna have enough paper dolls till like 5 lifetimes. But anyway, maybe one day I'll be able to use all of these and maybe put some in the giveaway as well. And then there's another binder here. Okay, this one's upside down. With more paper dolls and cutouts. And I love these because a lot of these are like retro and vintage. And I just think it's so cool. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about these. Let me know if you guys have ever seen anything like this. So I'm like really excited that I have something so like interesting right here. There's like nothing like it on the market right now for junk journaling. Here's another binder, and I have one more after this. So here's like a big paper doll here. I think I might be able to like scan him and make him smaller if I want to glue it into one of my junk journals. So I guess back in the day they also had some that had like hair on it, which is kind of creepy, but yeah. So this paper doll has like some hair. And then these are like her clothes in here. These are like clothes for her. So anyway, I'll stick these back in here. So yeah, there's like tons in here as well. But I thought these would be super cool to collage and glue them onto like, cut them out and like glue them onto my junk journals. And if there's some of these like don't have a face, then I can always like scan a face in there and put it in there, so if I want to make little characters out of it for my junk journals. But yeah, these are super cool. Retro. And there is one more binder. Oh wait, there's a couple of little things here. I'll go through these. So these are like some Cabbage Patch Kids, some gift wrap, and some paper dolls here. And then there's this another beautiful big cutout of paper dolls, vintage paper dolls here. This one also doesn't have a year, but I think there's like 2 in here. Yeah, there's another one. And this paper dolls collector series from 1930s. And it has like some history stuff there. And then last but not least, which is all this is all included in the $50 with this seller, is another massive book of paper dolls. Look at that, guys. Like, this is insane. Look at that. So anyway, I'm not going to go through the whole binder. You guys get the gist. It's all like that. And there were like 4 more binders. I only got the ones that I like saw a lot of the images in there that I thought I would really like. But anyway, that is my flea market haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments, tell me what you think. And if you guys have ever found any cool stuff like this. Until the next post, I remain Christina La Crafty. Bye.